I don't have my kids for Christmas this year, and they're with me today. They're asleep now. They've been with me today, and I caught myself. Earlier on today, we were out for a walk, and I was thinking about how I wasn't going to be with them on Christmas Day, and I missed them deeply in my heart. I felt heavy in that moment, and I felt sad, and that's always okay. And what I want to highlight here is physically, my children were in my company. I have them. I'm with them. They're playing. My mind takes me to a future where I'm not with them. And I start to experience right now missing them. I caught it. I love it. I come back into presence, which is always the antidote to these things. Come back into the here and now with compassion. But I share this with you because it's a simple story, right? This is something that happened today. This is something I noticed today, caught today. And it's not something I always used to notice. I actually make it a commitment to not miss anyone. Because missing and having are a choice. So I cultivate this state of having, of being together, of holding in my heart. I do that while we're together. Energetically, I make that real embodied choice. I have you. And then when they're not with me, I have them. I don't miss them, I have them. Today I missed them while they were right here. Because the context has changed and it feels big. And they're 6 and 8 and I want to be with them at Christmas. That's the truth of it, right? And that's not the family dynamic that we have. And that's okay. I get to have my experience with that. I get to have my grief around that, frankly. It's also, for me, very important. I don't miss them, ideally, ever, because it can be a choice, is what I'm wanting to implant as a possibility here. Having, missing. These are states that happen inside of us, and we can miss someone when they're right in front of us because we're thinking about how painful it's going to be when they leave. What if they leave? What if they, when they're not here? What's that going to mean? How's that going to impact me? And they're right fucking there. So instead of missing, we want to cultivate that state of having. When we think about someone and they're not here, instead of missing them, we can catch that, and even without them being in front of us, we can feel the presence of them in our heart. We can get into communication with them, physically or energetically, and use that missingness as a catalyst for deeper connection. So what in your life, who in your life are you missing while they're right here? And Can you catch that and transform it? Come into presence. Notice what you have. That's all for this evening. Let's create a world where we're in a state of having, of connecting through fullness and love and unity. Sending lots of love.